All right. Okay, let's go ahead and get into this video because we just had this conversation on Sunday. Sunday, we had this conversation about how 185, as a matter of fact, people were being fact checked on Saturday and Sunday about things. Monday comes around and the CDC admits. They don't admit that they lied. They don't admit that they flubbed the numbers. They don't admit that shit. We knew. We've all known. Because mysteriously, if all these actual deaths from fucking COVID were real, where were all the stories? I said this fucking months ago. I got into an argument with a friend online about this months ago. If this is true about COVID deaths, oh my God, look at the numbers. Oh my God, look at how many people. Fox News constantly posting our daily update on the COVID, cases and everything. And I'm like, no, I don't want to hear about the cases. I want to hear about the deaths. I had friends argue, well, yeah, here are the deaths. Look at that, 180-something thousand deaths. And I'm like, I don't think those numbers are right. Because if those numbers were right, where are the deaths? Where are the families? It's, the whole, they're not releasing the information and you wanting that information, you're being cruel to the families. And I'm going, wait. If you truly wanted to protect your family, if you truly cared about your fellow citizens and all these people that wanted to go off about put your mask on and all of that shit, wouldn't you want to if it was really as bad as they kept saying it was, wouldn't you want that information? Wouldn't the CDC and everybody come forward going, hey, as I said, I've said this in other videos, didn't I? We're here at El Paso. The shooting that happened at the Walmart in El Paso, they have a fucking memorial out there with the names on it and everything. So obviously they're not protected. They did an entire telethon and all this stuff, this whole anniversary of the deaths and everything, and scrolling the names and all of that and everything. But yet, for a pandemic, with all these people dying from the pandemic, wouldn't you think they would do the same thing? Where's their memorial? Where's the memorial where's the names scrolling across of all the deaths if they actually did die from COVID? I kept asking that question. Where's their memorial? Where is, seriously. And I kept pointing out to people, even if that number is real, this was months ago, even if that number is real, about 180,000, 160 or something at the time, thousand of all these people dying and everything else, you do realize we have millions in this country, right? 160-something thousand is still a drop in the bucket of the millions of people who fucking live here. Y'all are panicking over just this many people dying when there are millions of people. You shut down an entire country of millions for, if that number were real, of 100, at the time, months ago, 160-something thousand. You shut down a country of millions for a number of just that. You shut down an entire country for that. And I'm squeezing tight. That's what you shut down the country for. To come and find out that they lied. Because there's no way, because I was talking to one of my friends who is a manager of a business. And I was like, I'm just curious. If you were to have your numbers off by 94%, what do you think is going to happen to you? And she goes, I'd be fired immediately. I said, yeah. These people shouldn't just be fired. They should be arrested. They should be sued civilly for what the fuck they did. The CDC, the World Health Organization, Dr. Fauci, all of them should be sued for what the fuck they have done, and they should go to prison. There should be fucking criminal charges brought up against them for what they've done. People have committed suicide over this, the depression, losing their jobs. Some may have lost their families. Do y'all even understand what the fuck has happened to this country, to people's lives, all because of this? Businesses have closed and are never going to come back. Those motherfuckers should sue CDC, World Health Organization, Dr. Fauci, their New Mexico, fucking Jersey, New York, California. Y'all should file civil lawsuits against the governors, the mayors, the city. Get them all. Class action lawsuit nationwide. Get them all. Sue every single one of them. Every single one of them. Might as well lump in all the Hollywood people who caused more of the panic. Oh my God, you people out there, Cher, Madonna, all of them. Oh my God, look at y'all out there, you conservatives out there trying to kill grandma and everything. All of y'all should be sued. Politicians, LeBron, all of y'all should be sued. I'm curious, now that this came out yesterday, I'm curious, really, really curious, if all these videos, all their Twitter accounts, all of them are going to start being deleted. Not the accounts, but all their posts. I wonder if their publicists are going to go, hey, you better delete this really quick. Here's the problem with the internet. Once it's out there, it's already out there. So you might as well leave it up. Why don't you at least put a retraction on there and go, I was a dumbass. At least I would respect that. But all of y'all should be sued. From the governors down, Hollywood, sports, all of them should be sued for causing the panic that they caused. CNN, all of y'all should be sued. A mass class action lawsuit against all of you. All of you. The governors, the mayors, and all them should also be brought up on charges of criminal activity, because look at what they did. Sir, you basically stole people's money. If I break into somebody's house and I steal, I'm going to go to jail. You guys stole their livelihood. Some of them lost their houses, their families, the wife leaving them. Some of them probably lost their kids because they couldn't afford to take care of their kids because they weren't working. Do you have any idea what the fuck y'all did? But let's get into this.
Are you having trouble?
Oh my God, with the commercials.
What's the next move?
Jeez.
We're here to help.
Hi. I told you the CDC was full of crap. This video is brought to you by TatumReport.com. TatumReport.com. Get the link in the description section. Make sure you go over there and subscribe, just in case they want to kick your boy off the social media platforms. We already see what they did with Facebook, and we don't want that to happen. Like and subscribe to this channel. Hit the bell so you get notifications anytime I go live, make a video. Make sure you still subscribe to my channel. Hit the join button so you can join the Tatum Squad. Like this video, comment on this video, share this video.
I keep forgetting to say that in every damn one of my videos because, as I said, I really don't care. I'm just making the video just so I can make the videos, just to get my shit out there, But like this video, share this video, subscribe, comment. Go ahead and comment. As I said, haters, go ahead and comment. I ain't gonna run. I'm gonna come at you. I'm like the Officer Tatum. Actually, I'm worse than he is because he's a Christian. He changes his wordage. He pays because he's a Christian too. So he picks and chooses his words and everything. Hodge twins, I don't. I'm gonna say, and me, I'm the same way. I'm gonna say what the fuck I'm gonna say. Steve Crowder, I'm gonna say what the fuck I want to say. Fuck y'all. Fuck you. I don't care. Anyway, let's get into this.
Let's get into this. Ladies and gentlemen, I told you. And most of us that have common sense understands that something smelled fishy from the very beginning. I'm talking about fish. Smell fishy.
We're talking dire hooker fish.
There is no way in the world that we are prioritizing a virus that's exactly the same, just about, maybe some nuances and differences, as the flu.
Which I remember every time all of us who's made that comment, because we knew. And I posted videos saying why I am an expert on this. I may not be a medical expert, but because I live with everything that I live with, respiratory wise, and everything that I've been inoculated with, because my doctors were freaking out about, this was last year, of course, flu season. I got inoculated with all this bullshit with the flu and all of this shit, PPSV 23 and PCV 13. PPSV 23 or 25. Oh my God, 23, I think. 23. And PCV 13. All pneumococcal strains. My friend, as I put in the other video, she's a fucking pediatric nurse. She's a nurse. One of my other friends that was at my barbecue on Sunday, also a nurse. To find out I got inoculated with that shit, they were like, damn. And I was like, that's my point. I live with, and this is before COVID and all that shit even came out, which was what, around February, March? Last year, at the end of the year, I had a discussion with my infectious diseases doctor because of all my sinus crap and everything I have to live with permanently. She was like, I know you're trying to argue with me here, but I want you to be inoculated by all of this because you can die. You've almost died from walking pneumonia twice. You've almost died from meningitis twice. You can die from complications from this stuff. So we need to be careful. So please get the flu shot, and please, I know you don't want to, but please let us, give you these pneumococcal inoculations. And I was like, fine, doc, fine. COVID comes around, and I deal with my infectious diseases doctor all the damn time, which I got to get a new one because she just retired. So now I got to get a new one on the outside in the civilian world because mine was at the VA. But thing is, I was in contact. I still got to be in contact because I got to go get my Zoller shots every month. So I'm still in contact with them every month, monthly. And yet, when COVID came around and I asked about COVID, now mind you, this was around February, March, where everybody was still like, oh, it's really not that bad, blah, 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 not that bad. Got around to what, May, June, and I was like, so should I be concerned? And they were like, no, don't worry about it. Do you feel sick or anything? I was like, no. And that's what it got me. I was like, wait. They were all freaking out when it came to flu season, when it came to me getting this pneumococcal inoculation, all that shit. We're talking 36 strains is what I got inoculated with. They were freaking out for that. Yet COVID is supposed to kill millions, as remember the CDC said. Supposed to kill millions. My doctors were like, are you sick? No. So I'm like, wait, so they freaked out for flu. They freaked out for pneumonia stuff, but no freak out whatsoever for COVID. I found that a little strange. And this is what I posted on my channel, on Facebook. Not one of my friends, but now at first friends, because of posts I was putting, friends were trying to attack my posts. And so I started doing live feeds literally about what I just said. And not one of them responded. They didn't even respond because they knew I was right. I may not be a doctor, but because I live with this shit of the possibility of, if anyone, and I've said this in numerous of my videos, if anyone is going to probably die from fucking COVID, it would have been me. Considering that my doctor could literally said that last year when it came to the flu and pneumococcal stuff. You know that you can die. So I want to make sure I take every precaution. Yet when COVID came around, I was like, so are you going to take every precaution for this? And she was like, no, don't even worry about it. Wait, hold on. Why is Dr. Fauci, the World Health Organization, and the CDC saying that we should worry, that we should just, oh my God, freak the fuck out and shit, when the actual expert told me, don't worry about it, to someone who actually can die from the stuff? Right? Keep going.
I told you guys, the flu, 80,000 people.
Oh, I know. You're talking, trust me, him and I have had plenty of conversations. So I know. My friend Tina, who comes to my cookouts and everything and stuff, she has, oh my God, I shouldn't even say what it is. But her immune system is very, very compromised, even more than mine. And even she felt the same way I did. She asked her doctors, because her immune system is majorly compromised. She asked her doctors, should I worry about this? As a matter of fact, she did catch COVID and went away in like 3 days. 3 people, if we include Froggy, 3 people with fucked up immune systems that literally could die. All of us are still here. And I know I had it back in November. I know I did. And homegirl did have it. And we were all around each other. Again, nope, nothing happened. So I'm just curious, how bad really is this? I don't know anybody personally that died from it. I know at least one person that was majorly sick. However, guess what? They drink, they smoke, their immune system, they are the ones who fuck themselves up. Like when my mom and dad got really sick from cancer and everything else, on both of their deathbeds, each one, dad died first, and then years later, my mom, on each of their deathbeds, I was like, you did this to yourselves. All your fucking drinking, destroying your livers and shit, all your fucking smoking, chronic smoking, destroying your lungs and everything. I don't feel sorry for you. Again, you want to know how hardcore I am about, oh, you're heartless and everything. When I'm literally telling my mom and my dad on their deathbeds, fuck y'all, you did this to yourselves. That's how hard I am. I don't care. I don't like excuses. I don't like bullshit. Just make mistakes, own up to those mistakes, and move on. Here's my whole point when it came to going off on my parents about that shit is, obviously you didn't give a fuck about your kids when we were kids. You didn't care about if you were damaging our lungs. You didn't care about the fact if you my dad being an abusive alcoholic. You didn't care about your kids. To me, when you have children, unless you put them up for adoption, if you can't handle having kids, you sacrifice every goddamn thing of your life to take care of your fucking children. You sacrifice your drinking, your smoking, and all that, because that's your responsibility right there. You raise them. Then you can go back to your fucking individual life after they're grown. So yeah, that's the kind of ass I am, because I don't give a fuck about hurting people's feelings and shit. So this whole
Well, died from the flu in 2018, I believe. Either 60 or 80. I got to go back and verify my numbers. I believe it was 80. Almost 1 million people were hospitalized in 2018 due to the flu. The flu affects children at a much higher rate than COVID ever could think of. But instead, we shut our whole country down and got people walking around with masks on. The CDC said we weren't supposed to wear it at first. Now they want you to wear it.
Yeah, see, that was another thing that bugged me. You're the expert. How do you go from don't wear a mask, it ain't going to help in this situation, to everybody needs to wear a mask? So, and here's the thing. Every time they were asked this question, they either dodged the question or they would go, well, it can't hurt. No, that is not how you run. That's not how you run things. You don't just turn around and just go, well, it couldn't hurt. That's not what you're supposed to do. You had people pulling a Karen Whether it was people who were like me, who were anti-mask, and I like how y'all call us a Karen. We're not Karens when we were anti-mask. We're Karens, not Karens at all when we're pointing out fact. You can't, but none of the people who were mask people can ever back up what they said about the mask. They can't, because we all knew. My friend who's the pediatric nurse, she already said openly, I just want to say openly, as a pediatric nurse that works with the elderly, she turned around, she goes, nothing less than an N95 or better will work. Period. And this came from a pediatric nurse who works with the elderly. And she said, I can't officially say it, but because I'm hanging with friends and everything else, I'm going to officially say everything less than an N95 or better will not work. Period. So I'm just curious why the CDC fucking lied. Why the CDC and the WHO lied to everybody and pushed this false agenda. These people need to be civil arrested. They need to be fired. They need to be arrested. All Hollywood famous people all need to be arrested. They all need to be brought up on charges. They all need to be civilly sued. All of that. Because y'all screwed up everything for what? For a political agenda, period.
It makes no sense. And let me tell you this. They even shut down a corner store in 2018 when the flu was running rampant. The flu comes back every season, and they claim to have a vaccination for it. And it still kills 80,000, 20,000, 60,000 people every season. And they want you to believe that COVID is way more dangerous. They originally said it's going to be millions of people to lose their life. That did not happen. Now, explain to me this. If you told us not to wear a mask,
my whole thing is you said millions. They didn't say speculation of millions. Y'all said we are estimating millions of people to die. Where are all these millions at?
masks are supposed to be so effective today. Where's the accountability? Where is the accountability?
This is what I'm saying. Why are y'all not being sued? Why are y'all not being arrested? Why are y'all not being sued for this right now, today? Now that the CDC posted this yesterday, why is not President Trump sending the FBI and arresting these people if they're in the United States? The CDC, Dr. Fauci, why are y'all not? If I were president, oh my God, if I were president, I would be having the FBI looking for you to arrest you right now and telling the American public, everybody needs to sue your governors, your mayors, all of that shit. I wouldn't be making it political. What I would be doing is you ruined people's lives. People have killed themselves. People have lost their kids. People have lost their businesses. People have lost their jobs because the businesses they worked for went under. Y'all, I'm arresting you all to let everybody know the mistake. You cannot make this kind of a mistake and destroy the economy and just go, my bad. Oh my God, Donald Trump, you need to fucking arrest every single one of these people. Arrest them all.
But before I get too deep into this, I want y'all to see what the CDC said about their own diagnoses, or at least their own statistical data about how many people were actually affected and actually died from COVID-19. Not comorbidities, not people that had other stuff going on that they were going to die from anyway, and they just so happen to have COVID as well. Roll with me to TatumReport.com so we can watch this.
Yeah, people who actually
TatumReport.com, if y'all don't know, this brand new website, 100% verifiable news, 100% free to you. Go on here, make sure you donate, subscribe, whatever God put on your heart. Now let's get to this story here.
I really need to do my website too.
Breaking, shocking news. It's not really shocking to me because I knew this was going on. The
We all
CDC
knew.
reports show COVID's death only 6% of what has been reported. Have we been scammed? Let's go to the article.
Yes, we've been scammed.
The CDC has legitimized almost what they would consider a conspiracy theory of what has been going on and what people have been saying. And this is according to the CDC.
You know,
or
again, see, I know I'm hearing crickets, and I know once I post this video that I'm doing right now, once I post this on my page, I am going to go live, and I'm going to turn around and call out every one of my damn friends. I know my friend Tina. I know Sean. I know everybody's going to fucking start doing it. I know they're all going to start doing it. They're all going to attack friends and family going, oh, y'all remember what y'all said months? And here's the thing about you fucking Democrats, that y'all never say, you know what, you were right, I was wrong, we panicked, we're sorry. No, y'all literally turn around, and because I've dealt with it my entire life. So what, you were right, fine, what, do you want a cookie? It's like you're mad that you were wrong. But thing is, we were right because we thought with this, not with this. That's why we were right. And we tell you all to do the same thing. Stop thinking with this, use this. But I don't know what it is about you fucking Democrats that y'all literally can't use your fucking brains. Why do you got to live every aspect of your life from your heart? Because that's how y'all all get fucked up. I don't know. May have to check into that.
At least the documented evidence is that 6% of the deaths, COVID-19 was the only cause mentioned. For death,
6%. And it's funny how the CDC released the information quietly. You notice that? Let's see if CNN actually makes it into a bigger story. Let's see if, let's see if Joe Biden and other Democrats come out and go, hey, don't Cuomo. Oh my God, I can't wait to see if Cuomo does it. Hey, you can't blame me. I was going off of what Dr. Fauci and the World Health Organization and the CDC was saying. Hey, don't blame me, blame them. I want to see how many people literally turn on each other. I want to see how many people turn on each other now.
Because conditions or causes in addition to COVID-19, on average, there were at least two and a half additional conditions or causes per death. And I don't understand how people ain't getting that. You can go read the rest of the article.
You see the poster? Fucking love that shit. Uncle Tom with his picture. Fucking, I gotta get one of those. I gotta get one of those made for me. Just put this. God, I love it. I fucking love it. Because I love being called an Uncle Tom. It's like, fuck you, dudes. Y'all ain't saying shit because I'm smarter than you. How am I a slave? You know, it's like, shut the fuck up.
Report.com is one of our major stories. You can just scroll down, just like
I'm a slave to who?
But, ladies and gentlemen, this is not an accident. How is only 6% of the people who lost their lives, which is roughly 10?
And that's my whole point. This wasn't an accident. This, again, as I said, I love how I guarantee you, they're all going to do it. My bad. We're sorry. Hey, we just made a mistake. You made a mistake that cost trillions of dollars. People lost their lives. People lost their houses. People lost their kids. I just found out because of yesterday's release of the CDC. Kind of funny because just a week ago, the schools here in El Paso said that they weren't going to probably go back to school until next year. Funny how the CDC posted this shit yesterday. Guess what? El Paso schools have now said they're going to start going back to school next week. It's going to be a process of them going back, but next week they're going to start going back to school. Funny, just a week ago, y'all said that they're probably not going to go back to school till next year. All of a sudden, 1 week later, they're going to start going back to school next week. Y'all all should be fired. You all should be fired, and you all should be arrested. This isn't a mistake that you could just get fired from McDonald's for or whatever. You affected people's lives. Their lives. And y'all just thinking, oh, hey, it's just a simple mistake, right? There better be major consequences coming out of this for all of you fucking politicians, school board members, city council, all of you for what the fuck y'all have done. Y'all should all be punished. And I hope, and I will stay on top of this, I really hope that y'all are. especially here in El Paso. I really hope y'all are.
1,000 people. COVID alone.
About 10,000. It's around 10,000 people. He's rounding off, but about 10,000 people. So around 10,000 people out of the 185,000 that y'all said were COVID, around 10,000. For one, remember what I said earlier in the video, that even if it is the 185,000, that's still a drop in the bucket for millions of people in this country. Now it's around 10. That's even smaller. And y'all freaked out. You shut the country down. You had people lose their livelihood, their businesses, everything, their houses, all for around 10,000 people out of millions. Y'all need to be punished harsh. If I were president, I would have the FBI already arresting all of you. All of you.
This virus is not as deadly as people are making it out to be.
As people
I said
made
this
it
from the
out
very
to be.
beginning that we should have focused on people with comorbidities, focus on people with pre-existing underlying issues,
And quarantine
focus on
them.
people who were the top echelon of people who could be affected by not only COVID, but other diseases. We should have focused on them.
Me?
We should have been able to allow them to go home and stay home and give them some assistance.
I'm
as
already
needed.
retired,
But
so
for everybody else, like you, like me,
Well, like
all
them.
the kids, we should be able to go out and live our lives, develop herd immunity. These are things that are no-brainers, ladies and gentlemen. And then somebody that's 200, 300 pounds overweight is
I ain't there
25 years
yet. I'm
old.
only
and
at
they go,
280
"Look,
something.
25-year-old passed
Gotta
away."
lose the rest of it.
25 ain't got nothing to do with it if you're obese, if you have underlying pre-existing
About 30
conditions,
pounds.
what they call them comorbidities. I'm mad, man. I'm mad. People need to go to prison over this stuff. People need to go to prison over these things.
what exactly I
Not
said.
just get fired, not go to prison.
Yup, exactly what I said. Not just get fired. You motherfuckers need to go to prison. All you politicians, all of y'all, Dr. Fauci needs to be the first one to be arrested by the feds. Tell you right now, again, if I were president, I would make it, I would make this like go viral. The FBI is here to arrest you, Dr. Fauci. Oh, and by the way, Governor Cuomo, all of y'all, y'all better run because the FBI is coming for you. You better run. We're coming after you.
You can't mess up by 90+% in any other aspect of your business in life. You will get fired. You will be held accountable.
I said that. Any other job out there, you're gonna get fired. But we ain't talking to McDonald's or something. We're talking, you're a mayor, you're a governor. Y'all fucked up people's livelihoods. Pretty much, well, as far as small businesses go, permanently, unless they sue you all to recoup that money and reopen their business. As a matter of fact, yeah, recoup the money and not only reopen their business, but reopen their business for free. If it needs like to be relicensed or anything like that, these inspectors of shit just need to sign that shit and just give it to them. It's like, we're sorry y'all got screwed over. That had nothing to do with me as an inspector or whatever. Here. All you people that own businesses that were affected by this, as a matter of fact, my other friends because I'm retired, but all my other friends who do have their businesses right now, bars and everything, I'm going to talk to every single one of them. I'm going to talk to every single one of them. All my friends that have been affected these last few months for the bars and shit being closed, their DJ businesses, I'm going to tell them, y'all need to file a lawsuit against a class action, get everybody, against the city council, which one of my buds is on city council, but he was a part of it. He voted yes for shutting shit down. But city council, the mayor, the governors, all of y'all need to be sued for what y'all did. All of you. Yeah, oh, they got $1,200 for a bailout shit. My friends were making more than that. All of y'all need to be sued. And I will post this on Facebook that y'all need to file a lawsuit against them all.
The CDC has been messing up all the way from the beginning to now.
Yep.
Everybody know you shouldn't be wearing masks everywhere. You
Right.
should not be wearing masks everywhere. If you're afraid of getting sick, stay at home. We've seen it in South Dakota. We've seen it in other places. We're not going crazy.
Oklahoma.
Now, let me tell you this.
That did not go crazy over this bullshit.
Move on. This is political, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, and that when I did watch this part of the video, and I got to that point, and I was like, so are they immediately gonna release that all businesses are open, like, right? Because I'll tell you right now, the mayor and the governor of Texas, you better release a statement right the fuck now and say, our bad, everybody open. Like, everybody open right now. Y'all better release a statement saying that shit right now. Because you're still going to probably get sued. Regardless, you're probably still going to get sued. I can't help you on that. You're probably still going to get sued. But y'all better release a statement right now that says everybody reopen. Because as I said, I'm going to post this on Facebook going, hey, are all the bars contacting city council, like overloading their fucking calls and going, does that mean we reopen? Does that mean we reopen? Does that mean we reopen? If they just admitted, the CDC just admitted they fucked up by 94%, does that mean we reopen right now? And you better fucking say yes. You better fucking say yes right now. I'm hot. I'm hot. I'm heated because, as I said, I've got friends that were crying. The kids, all of this shit. I can't take my kids anywhere. My friends were affected bad. I'm retired, so it didn't affect me. I collect my military disability, so it didn't affect this whole quarantine shit. Didn't affect me at all. But my other friends, yeah, it did. Governor Abbott, you better fucking resign. You better, your bitch ass. If you were smart, you would resign right now.
Chaos and confusion that can be conjured up, the more they believe that people are not going to vote for President Trump. It makes it look like our country is out of control. It makes it look he don't know what he's doing. They're using that as political jargon to say, look at how he handled COVID-19. Well, if you ask me, 10,000 people died from COVID-19 in the United States of America. That's a doggone good job.
Yep, that's a damn good job.
What do you got to say to that? Let's see what happened in other countries. We have more testing. We have more availability to all kinds of resources, trillions of dollars of spending that we've given people so that they can stay at home. We've done everything that we can do. In the CDC, World Health Organization, I said World Health Organization, it's the Texan coming out of me. They lied.
Texan coming out
all
of me.
These people are lying, being disingenuous. How is the president supposed to have fundamental information that he can leak?
How is the president supposed to make a decision when he doesn't have all the information, the correct information available?
The country with, when the big organizations that y'all are supposed to be supporting are lying to you.
Yep.
I don't know if they're lying intentionally. I think it's intentional.
Of course. There's no way it can't be anything but intentional. Period. You cannot make that a 94. As again, we ain't talking about getting the inventory wrong at McDonald's or something, and you just got to go, oh shit, I shortchanged this on buns. Hey, go hit the next McDonald's and get some buns from them. We ain't talking about that. We're talking the country shut down because y'all had false information, and they should have said, you know what, we're going to wait until we have the accurate information. You have people's lives. You have their balls in your hand. And instead of going, hey, let's just wait until we have all information before we panic. No, there ain't no way in hell you just panicked. This was all political, period. I dare anybody to argue with me on this because, again, you literally fucked up the entire world for this. You should have thought, yo, man. I mean, I just watched, 10.0 earthquake or something, cheesy ass earthquake movie. And the fucking lieutenant governor's like, hey, we can't just shut shit down. We need to make sure. Are you sure about your numbers before we just put everybody in a fucking panic? But yet, in the real world, y'all literally did exactly that. You put everybody in a panic without even getting all the facts. The CDC, y'all need to be arrested. Not just fired. Y'all need to be arrested and sent to prison for at least 20 years each. Governor Abbott, all of y'all need to go to fucking prison for what y'all did. This is not a simple mistake. This was political, and you damaged the economy. You damaged people's lives because you hate Donald Trump. That y'all should go to fucking prison for what the fuck you did. You should go to prison. Y'all should be killed. Y'all should be put to death for treason. You did not have the country and our America as your best interest, in its best interest. You did all of this because you hated Donald Trump, period. Oh, I know. I knew it was coming. I was like, y'all do realize that more and more people are going to pick this out, right? You do realize more people like me, the Officer Tatum, the Hodge twins, all of these people are going to start going, let's go over this shit with a fine-tooth comb. Because remember, these are records that are supposed to be open to the public. So you don't think that somebody's going to go over that with a fine-tooth comb? So, of course they had to fix their numbers. If it wasn't for people like us, because it's the goddamn whiny-ass liberal Democrats that basically were just believed every fucking word that they spouted. They were eating all their bullshit that they were fucking putting out. If it wasn't for people like us that kept attacking and attacking and attacking, that Facebook and YouTube kept doing everything they could to try and keep, oh yeah, by the way, Facebook, does that mean you're going to release all of our videos that you blocked? Are you going to unfact check all the stuff that you fact checked and blocked our shit that we literally said everything that the CDC just verified that we said was true? Are you gonna apologize? Are you gonna apologize for deleting and blocking our videos? Some of my friends got their accounts suspended because y'all said that they were putting out false information. Are y'all gonna put their videos back? Are you going to apologize? Tell you the truth, I think you should be sued. Because Facebook is supposed to be an open platform. But by y'all censoring the way you're censoring, you are considered a publisher, which means you can publish whatever you want and you could delete people and everything else because you're considered a publisher at that point. But no, Facebook, you are an open platform. So what y'all have done, especially now that we know the truth, what y'all have done is illegal. It is against the law what y'all did. Against the law. Oh, I've been saying this for months that they were fudging the numbers. Mark, how do you know? How do you know? I'm like, because where are the deaths? Where are the deaths? They're saying all these people are dying. Where? Where are the bodies? We knew the truth was going to come out. Oh my God, I love being right. I love being right. I love being right. Damn, I love being right.
They're ruining people's lives because they're not thorough. They're not taking care of business like they should. It's all a political coup. They're trying to take up President Trump and they're trying to, defame or at least detract from all the things he's accomplished. Now I can go on about this for 3 or 4 more hours.
But yeah, he's going to reiterate what he was saying, his final thought. So I could stop right there. But yeah, this was all a political ploy. And CNN, Don Lemon, all of y'all need to be arrested because you were the ones putting out the false information. You were the ones calling us conspiracy theorists and liars and trying to ridicule us when we were telling the truth, when we knew what was going on. The CDC I'm telling you, if I were president, I may actually run one of these days. I mean, I'm 50, but I fucking look great. So I may run one of these days. Why not? But how I make my videos, this is what you're going to get. This is the kind of president I'm going to be. I ain't going to fuck around. I'm not going to. Donald Trump, y'all think he's an ass? Y'all think he's an ass and he's unpresidential? I may wear suits just because, but most of the time I guarantee you I'm going to probably be wearing t-shirts, got my hats on and shit, and be all unshaven and shit, because that's the kind of president I'm going to be. Why do I need to be wearing a suit and faking who I am and everything? No, the American public voted for me to be this kind of a president. I ain't changing. Well, you're not very presidential. Exactly the reason why they voted for me. Anyway, yo, Polar, I will talk to you later. Everybody, I'm going to, as I said, post the link and all this other stuff. Like, subscribe, share, get more people involved, because I know pretty much all my friends are all saying the same thing I'm saying. They either don't have the time to do a channel, or they don't have the patience to do a channel or whatever like I do. So they're literally using me as, Mark, you're the one saying all the shit we want to say. So shit, yeah. So get more people, share this video, get more people involved, share it to all your friends that aren't a bunch of little liberal bitches, and let's grow this channel, get more people out there to, to understand that not all of us are stupid, especially not all of us black folk are stupid. We're off the plantation. We ain't believing any of the bullshit these fucking Democrats are saying. Y'all take it easy. Peace.